Hi guys, it's Harmony from Transform Nursing, and today I am going to talk to you guys about the first week home with a newborn. So, little guy is he's 16 days old today, and the first week was definitely the hardest so far we're only 16 days in, but as of right now, that's definitely been the biggest challenge, was the rude awakening of coming home from the hospital. So if you watch my birth story, which I will definitely link up here, you'll see what I mean when I talk about the fact that we were discharged the day after. So we had a little guy on a Wednesday, and then on a Thursday at 3 o'clock we were discharged. So we came home, and I kind of thought I had it handled, like what I was in store for, because I was like, well, he didn't really sleep the first night, so like how hard could it be? Well, baby's second night was the worst night. Like he cried nonstop, and I found out afterwards that actually babies tend to be very sleepy their first night because I guess birth is a big ordeal for them too. I mean, their little heads are like all smushed up going through the birth canal. So the second night is apparently when they like are starting to acclimate, and they're definitely like the most like they cry a lot, and it was brutal. And then the third night, I actually like really kind of like lost it, and I talk about that more in the Power of Prayer video that I will link up here as well. But the first week was just very, very strenuous with like the lack of sleep, the crying, and then just trying to figure out like what he was trying to tell me. I didn't realize how much how much stuff they go through, meaning like we had got a bassinet for him that I did a review of, and you can look at that here, and we only got one sheet with it, and I didn't really think about it at the time. We'd gotten crib sheets, but he's not in the crib, and he would spit up or pee, or like there would be like a poop explosion and it would get the sheets dirty. And then while I was waiting for the sheet to clean, I had nowhere to put him. So we ordered more sheets. We had 3 sheets. Now we have 5 sheets. And I feel like 5 sheets is a good place to be. We might end up getting more. He'll only be in the bassinet for the first 6 months, so hopefully we can make 5 sheets work. But he tends to go through at least like 2 to 3 a night. And another thing is too, like, I didn't realize the importance of swaddling. So swaddling is basically like you take the baby, you put like one arm here, you fold their like little legs up in the fetal position, and then you take their other leg and kind of like wrap them in like a little cocoon. Well, I didn't realize how important swaddling was. So like I would, feed the baby, burp the baby, change the baby, put the baby, back in his little like bassinet, and he would cry. And I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Well, I wasn't swaddling him. We had got I had like a muslin swaddling cloth that I was using, and I just couldn't get like a good tight swaddle. Like he would like Houdini himself out of it, and after like 5 minutes in the bassinet, both arms were free and like one leg was coming out, and like I would pack it, but he is just really strong. Even the pediatrician said he was really strong. Like he's already rolling from his back to his side, and the other day he rolled from his side to his belly, which apparently doesn't usually happen for months, but I digress. So anyway, we ended up going and buying these little like swaddling they're like swaddling cloths. So basically what you do is here. So you like take this and you put him in there, and then you take this side here, you wrap it around, and then you take the little bunny ears off, serious Velcro. And then you wrap that, and then you just kind of Velcro that on there, and then you have yourself a little swaddle. He still does manage to get out of this with his like arms, but his legs are nice and tight, so he seems to like it. I was a little worried because if you like read the back of the swaddling cloths, they give you warnings like stop using, suffocation hazard, once baby's able to roll over to the stomach. And since he did roll to his stomach once, I was nervous, but I think it was just kind of a fluke because I was changing him on his foldable changing mat on the bed, and I think when he kind of positioned himself from his side to get to his belly, he had the leverage of like the soft mattress to kind of like flip him. So I don't think he'd be able to do that on like a normal like flat surface where it wasn't so I guess buoyant, if you would. But I definitely would recommend these, and I'll put a link in the description box below. They are called Ziggy Baby. They're these like Velcro swaddles. These have been like a saving grace to me. But the first week having him home has definitely been trying, to say the least. Now, like I said, we're getting a little bit better day by day, but I am super happy as a new mom, super tired, but happy. So that's kind of how my first week with the little guy went. He had his belly button stump fall off at 6 days old, and then on like the 7th day we gave him like a little sponge bath. I guess technically you can bathe them once the stump falls off, but we wanted to wait a little bit. So we ended up just waiting. And the other thing was too, I think we were home for 6 days, and our hot water broke. So we actually gave him like his sponge bath. I used a electric tea kettle, which I actually used in my video about like how to make the perfect cup of coffee. It's like a Brentwood electric tea kettle, and I heated up the water there, and that's actually how I ended up like getting the warm water to give him his little sponge bath. But not having hot water and having a like 1 week old really was like a crazy combination, because all I wanted to do like the one night was just take like a hot shower and kind of de-stress, and not having hot water was brutal. But I definitely would say overall, week 1 with the newborn, invest in some swaddles. You don't have to get the pre-Velcro ones if you feel comfortable like doing it yourself. There's a bunch of videos that I've found like how to swaddle your baby. I just didn't seem to be like good at it, or maybe he's just too strong. But I would definitely suggest getting some good swaddles, and just if you are expecting, prepare yourself for that second night, because it's pretty rough. If you can sleep, sleep while you're pregnant, because I thought that I was sleeping bad when I was like 37 and 38 weeks along. No, I was actually getting really good sleep then. I was waking up like 7 times a night to pee, but you don't realize it, but like you're still getting like 6, 7, 8 hours versus like 3 with a newborn. So, yeah, that is week 1 home with a newborn. Definitely give this video a like, hit the subscribe button down below, and keep transforming yourself every day. Thanks. Bye.